Good evening, everybody. It's me, Donovan Sadiq, the Inland Empire Informer. I just got back from a candidate meet and greet from the Republican Party of Moreno Valley. That isn't the exact name of it. It's been a long night. Got a little information on what they're trying to do as they support candidates in Moreno Valley itself, and a lot more stuff going on. I would say this is part one of a two-part gathering and meeting of the minds of this Republican Party, who stand on basically Republican principles: family, God, country, guns, the whole spill, which I support as an independent. One of the candidates that was there tonight, there was two candidates there tonight. Dietz, who's running in, I hope I said that right, who's running in District 2. He was in attendance, but he did not speak. I guess he got word at not the last minute, but he was in attendance, did not speak. And one of the main speakers was Vanessa Moore. Please excuse Benny. He's out there barking at something in the alley or whatever is going on. One of my neighbors is probably partying. It is Friday, right? Every Friday, I've got a neighbor family that is partying. It's just in the culture. They like to have a good time, have their cervezas, and I'm not mad at them. Okay, I'm not mad at them. We're a little older neighborhood, but the neighborhood has changed, and so I've got to change with the neighborhood. So, if they're going to party, do their thing, got to let it happen, right? So anyway, I guess one of the guest candidates that was to speak and for you to meet and introduce was the Vanessa Moore, who is running for Moreno Valley mayor. I got video of her, actually speaking. And I'm going to give you my 2 cents on Miss Moore. After the event and the speaking was done, and we got to mingle a little bit, we did introduce ourselves to each other, and we hashed out a few things in regards. And I'm just going to say this, and this is my opinion. I believe she is very passionate about what she wants to do for Moreno Valley. I do believe that. She believes that. And maybe we got off on a misunderstanding. Maybe, like I said, even though in my mind I think everybody knows who I am, maybe she didn't really realize what I was trying to do by giving her some political advice. And maybe she just didn't recognize it. So I'm going to say this. As far as a candidate, I'm going to wipe the slate clean with Miss Moore and, do what I do for all the candidates. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I'm going to do my job and get the dirt on you and put it out there. That's not going to change, but I believe we just got off on the wrong foot. Misunderstanding somewhere in the translation. And, sometimes when you criticize, it's taken as a negative, and sometimes it's really a positive, but we take it as negative sometimes, because sometimes we don't like to hear what people have to say about us, right? I get called every name in the book, and I don't like it. And, me being a jackass is probably true. But we're going to wipe the slate clean, start all over again, let her be the candidate that she wants to be, and we'll take it from there. But I do believe she's passionate about what she wants to do. I do believe she has the good intentions in doing it. We exchanged numbers. Again, Miss Moore, if you have any questions and you feel that I could help you out, please let me know. That's what we do. I don't care who you are. I don't have to like you. You don't have to like me, but use the resources that are available to you. That's how politics works. Politics is about money and power. That's it. Friendships, likability has nothing to do with it whatsoever. But from sitting and talking with her, good intentions. What I'm going to try to do is schedule a interview with her, get her out there, because a lot of you guys do not know her. You don't know the platform. You don't know where she wants to send the city. She has a lot of ideas in regards to the homeless, to the elderly. She feels that the seniors are not getting the just due that they are deserved, and that's one of the things I would have to disagree with Ms. Moore on. We've put so much emphasis on our seniors, who are people like myself. I'm 56, so I am eligible for AA and RP card. We're people that already have money. And, it wasn't really a question and answer situation, but I would love to interview her and ask her, how do you reconcile doing for the youth and doing for the seniors who already have money? I'm with her on the youth thing. These kids have nothing to do. So there are some things we agree on and there's some things we don't agree on, but I want to bring it to you guys so that you guys can see this candidate, because she cannot be everywhere at once. So we'll get back to Miss Moore a little bit later. But again, wiping the slate clean. She's a candidate that stands on her own footing. Her heart is in the right place. And again, I hope she does well in the elections. And I am here as a resource, as I am for any candidate that needs advice or whatever they need. Now, tomorrow, part 2 of this meet and greet, Mr. Ed Delgado, council member, District 3. No, I'm sorry, District 2. I keep saying 3 because I'm thinking of 3. District 2. He is running for a state assembly. As you guys know, I support Ed Delgado wholeheartedly because Corey Jackson has got to go. So I'm going to put all this stuff together for you guys tomorrow. The meeting, if you are interested and you're up, if you're not drunk and you can understand this video, it's going to be at 8:30 tomorrow, Mimi's Cafe. If you could make it, 8:30 tomorrow, Mimi's Cafe. I got some political literature for other candidates out there. Let's see. Useless Mayor is running for mayor. Christopher Baca, who has a formative name recognition, he is running, and Miss Moore is running. I got to get the list of all the candidates, but it's going to be a very interesting election cycle, and I really want you guys to pay attention to this election cycle and follow the money. Follow the money. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I will get all this stuff up. I do want to say this, and let me say this to the candidates, all the candidates. If you invite the public to your event, it doesn't matter where the event is. You have now made that a public meeting. In a public meeting means people can take photos or video at that meeting. And you can't stop it. If you stop it, you are looking at a civil rights violation. And there's a specific law here in California. Don't quote me. I don't remember the quote on it. But basically, when you stop somebody from using their rights, that's a crime in California, and you can be charged for that. So if you do not want photography at your event, you need to make it a private event to where you could control that. You can't control what people do in the public. There is no expectation of privacy in public. So once again, and I've said this the last election cycle, if I'm at a park and I see a bunch of kids playing, right? Can I videotape those kids and take pictures of those kids playing? Morally, I shouldn't do it. But legally, I can do it because they're in the public. If you want privacy, you have to create privacy for yourself. So if you open your event to the public, they have a right to record and do whatever they're going to do in the public. To deny them that, you're basically opening yourself up to a lawsuit. So don't want to get into too much of what's happening. And to me, it really doesn't make sense in 2026 when you've got cameras everywhere. But it amazes me how people still freak out because somebody has a camera and is recording them. But they have no problem with the camera, Big Brother, looking at them for whatever security reasons or whatever the government says they're looking at you for. So again, for all you candidates, if you are inviting the public to your event, you cannot stop them from recording and taking pictures. And it was really funny because they didn't want me to take pictures there and record, but they had other people taking pictures there and recording. You can't be selective. If you do that, you're opening yourself up to a lawsuit. I think the police was called. I'm not exactly sure, but I didn't see them. But I waited because I was told that the police was called and they were going to have me leave the establishment. And I didn't come there for that. You guys know what I do. I'm the Inland Empire Informer. I think I'm a very fair type person that covers the candidates, because I do believe a misinformed voter is the most dangerous person in the United States. When you don't have all the information and you're voting against your own interest, you're a dangerous person. Donovan Sadiq, the Inland Empire Informer. Just been informed.